me. To my newcomers, welcome. I'm Charlie. You're gonna get your confirmations through me. Because guess what? Big dog, that's what I'm here to do. To my family members, you already know what we're about to get into. You already know. So buckle in. Get your piece of papers if you need paper today. And without further ado, y'all, let's get straight in. So, guys, they told me it's time for me to deliver this dream to you. And I had this dream a few days ago, actually. And give me 1 second, let me pull it up because that could be very symbolic. Something about pulling up and hanging up or hanging on in this moment could be very symbolic. But you guys, y'all clock this, okay? Not that dream. This one. Is y'all ready? Hi, Emma. How you doing? Someone go call that grandma. I'ma always say that. All right, let's get straight in, y'all. I had a few dreams this evening, but they're saying only focus on one, and so I'm just gonna go to that one. And to my newcomers, with my dreams are prophetic messages. All right. So whatever you get, take what you need, leave what you don't. Okay. I remember a Leo called me in my dream while I was getting ready. So I stepped out of the room and I remember going downstairs or in another room, like a hallway to go grab my phones. I remember one of the chargers being gray and then another charger being white. I knew one of the phones were, what is her sign? Because guys, I'm not giving away names right now. A Cancer. So y'all clock this. I know the gray one was hers, but for some reason it was attached to my phone. And I remember the wires being tangled up, which made me feel like maybe messages were being tangled up. And if we slowed down enough to untangle the wires, we would simplify things. Also, I feel it could represent a Cancer having downloads for me and me having downloads for a Cancer. I remember going and grabbing a Gemini's purse and keys because for some reason the group of people changed to her people. And I remember it being her friends now they had all gathered for her birthday. Now let me explain what that means and what was going on, okay? I was having a dream and I had like multiple dreams this same day. And the symbolism of it is that within the dreams, I kept jumping, I felt like in and out of portals. Now to my newcomers, portals, how you doing, Amaya? How you doing, Emerald? Portals are, in a sense, different dimensions, different parallels, different worlds, if you will, to simplify things. And there was this one world that I jumped into in my dream, of course. And one of them was of someone calling me to give me some information and me trying to go and charge up my phone. Now I'm going to do some dream interpretation really quickly. Just to show you how Charlie dream interpretates real quick. Dream interpretations could be symbolic. You clock this one. Me going and grabbing two different cords, two different wires could mean two different energy sources, which could be very symbolic in this moment. Plugging yourself in, unplugging the old could be very symbolic as well. Also, making sure that if you guys, to my spiritual baddies, you guys are getting downloads from multiple people, making sure that you're clocking the information correctly and making sure you're giving the information correctly to the right source. Very symbolic. For some reason, I'm hearing don't mix up the Egyptian gods with your ancestors. I'm hearing the Egyptians with the Greeks, like something about information, guys. Also, I'm hearing don't you forget about us too. The Orishas, okay, and spirit animals. It's kind of like, guys, slow down enough so you're not mixing up information, period, point blank, okay? The next part was the gray and the white could represent two different energy sources. White usually represents purity. Gray, in a sense, well, to me, gray represents and this is only to Charlie, y'all, information. A source of information, a source of, a part of it is purity, and then a part of it to me. Okay, y'all can take this if you need, leave it if you don't. Gray represents purity, but also a mix of information, but like truth. I'm hearing truth transcends illusions. Okay, now, um, because I was grabbing the gray cord, I was grabbing the truth rather than it just being pure form. However, my cord was originally white. So that could be very symbolic. Some of you guys could be doing meditation pools, or some of you guys could just be doing deep meditations. And as you're doing a meditation, something about your lights could be different. Seeing golden lights, seeing white lights. What cord or what color is your cord could be very symbolic this morning, okay? This morning, maybe doing meditations in the morning time could be symbolic. So you're making sure that, I don't know what I'm hearing, making sure you're doing it and then getting it out of the way. Maybe first thing in the morning could be symbolic, meditating. Going to a park could be very symbolic and meditating. Wherever you want to meditate at. Let's keep going though, because this is the original one that actually made me like, okay, this is the one I need to deliver. Also, Gemini season could be very symbolic for you guys, okay? How you doing, Tim? Okay. When I went to grab her purse, her keys, her keys to grab to give to her, I went back upstairs and she was sitting on a couch. It was a couch we had before. She had her feet up. Next to her was another clone of herself. I'm going to pause it right there, so you guys don't get confused. During this part of my dream, it had switched. I was going to go get my sister's purse and her keys, and I was going to go give it back to her. And when I got to my sister, she was sitting on this couch. She had her feet up, and it was more so like a love seat. So these items, these objects could be very symbolic, guys. And she was sitting there, but she was a twin. And my sister in real life is not a twin. However, she is a Gemini. So you clock this. Gemini twins, double entendres. However, cloning Tyrone could be symbolic, but there was two versions of her. And let's keep going. However, the person looked just like her twin. They looked identical. So identical twins could be symbolic. I asked her for what she was, I asked her what she was doing, and she said that she was doing a monthly check-in on herself. She's checking in to make sure she's good. It felt like a spiritual tip. She told me she does this to help her to make sure she's on track with her goals. And it was crazy because I seen two. And why did my alarm just go off? Y'all clock this. Can you guys still hear me? Because I know sometimes when my alarm goes off, sometimes the messages be getting, well, I don't want to speak out, but sometimes the audio goes out. Can you guys still hear me though? Okay, perfect. Staying hydrated in this time, very symbolic, okay? Let's keep going. I said, I wonder if my mom was supposed to have twins, but instead she just had one. Now, symbolism of that is that a few different things, guys. You as a spiritual being could be being required to have monthly check-ins on yourself. Some of you guys could just be being required to make sure you're good within yourself, and making sure you're protecting yourself could be very symbolic, okay? So let me get into a little prayer that I'm going to get straight into the cards. Ancestors, high beings, high protectors, please remove all energies that does not align with my highest potential. I ask that you protect me, that you protect my audience, that you protect everyone around me, my community, and I ask that you help me to deliver the message correctly, effectively, and on time. Ashe, amen. Guys, whenever you feel called to pray, pray. Sometimes I pray before, sometimes I pray after. So, and I always tell y'all don't have to take my religious beliefs. I just like to protect y'all. And that can be very symbolic. Protecting yourself in any way that you know how can be very symbolic, okay? Biggest takeaway is, guys, in this moment, make sure that you are upgrading yourself. This could be a season of you upgrading, you transforming yourself. doing what's best for you. Some of you guys could have some upcoming phone calls coming in. Take them or expect them, okay? Joe, we are not doing this right now because I'm hearing maybe I deserve. Ooh, I did have a dream about Joe. Job could be symbolic. The chapter in the Bible, Job could be symbolic, but not right now. Maybe another time. Maybe I deserve. Yeah, Leo energy. Leo could be in somebody's top 3. Top 2, not 2. And it could be somebody's song. Or somebody's song? Excuse me? Okay. Fine, ancestors. Okay. I gotta do the song. Yeah, I wasn't trying to come up on here. I didn't even know I was doing a song. The reason why is because what they're saying is that that song is going to deliver truth for a lot of people. And somebody, if I'm being honest, is going through a major transformation. I just feel like somebody's going from a little boy to a grown-ass man, or a little girl to a grown-ass woman. And I feel like it's because of truth. Yeah. A relationship. It's time to let go of sadness, or deal with sadness when sadness presents itself, but then move on. But if I'm being honest, y'all, let's get into Joe. Maybe I deserve. I did not know I was doing all this right now, ancestors. Wait, I thought I was just coming on here delivering a dream and that's it. But something about, like, guys, in this moment, I just keep hearing, hey, you want to know something? Whoa. I apologize, Tank. That is not by Joe. That is by Tank. Well, let's just go ahead and start this over again, shall we? Something about that could be very symbolic in this moment. Jeez Louise. Maybe this song is brought to you by Joe. Force of nature. Let's go, Tank. Okay, so I really am going to have to deliver that dream later. I got you, ancestors. Don't you trip. Well, let's get into it. Do you mind if I tell you the truth for a second, y'all? Some of you guys in this moment could be in this season of telling the truth about your feelings, about your emotions, about what's going on, or you could be needing to. Going to a trusted advisor. His name could be Joe. You clock it. Hi, Angie. Joe, that TV show, or it could be you. You could be the trusted advisor. Somebody could be coming to you. You clock this one, right? Telling people, or telling somebody the truth, or telling somebody something about proof or something like that. Yeah, or needing proof, whatever. Yeah, okay. He says, maybe I deserve to wonder who's calling so damn late. Who done played in your face? No, hear ye. If this is a y'all thing, I don't feel like this is y'all singing this shit. Because I feel like y'all are on y'all P's and Q's getting y'all life together. So if this is somebody coming to you and they're like, I just feel like they're coming with a love offer because it's like the fun life is over for them, or shit, hold on. The cool life is over. I don't know. I just get a reality check. It's like somebody has to let go of the hoes, the old. Yeah, y'all let's keep going. For you to say I'm tripping, it's just a homie from upstate. Now, for some of you guys, I feel like you guys have been very loyal to a person, or maybe like other people was loyal to you. You clock this one, okay? Put yourself where you need to and remove yourself where you don't need to be. Okay? I feel like somebody here was very, very, very loyal to a person, and maybe another person, either they are not as secured as you, or you're not as secured as them. Y'all clock this one, but I'm going to read it one way, and you guys put yourself where you need to. I'm going to say they're not as secured as you because maybe they came from a broken place, a broken heart. I have the Five of Cups out here, so it's just giving me like maybe they've dealt with a lot of people that played with their heart, so it makes them mistrustful. But also it could be because they did fuck shit to you. So, you know, you take this one. You leave what you need and take what you need, all right? Don't he know it's 1 o'clock in the morning? I've had that happen to me before. Actually, it wasn't 1 in the morning, though. It was about 10 in the morning. Somebody called me. A friend called me, and it was really a genuine friend. And it was just after I had got done having some, yeah. So that could be very symbolic, but getting a phone call at 1 in the morning could be very symbolic because I do have a ring here and then Virgo's right here. Yeah. Are y'all getting in a relationship? Okay, let me talk to y'all real quick. If y'all are in a relationship and it just sprung on you, or this upcoming spring, congratulations, you won. I just want to say your silent cutoffs to people, maybe you needed to relay the message as to why you had to cut them off. Maybe tell them you're in a relationship. You know, it could, you know. Some of y'all have a heart problem. Y'all, you know what? I'm not going to speak out against them. Okay, you got it in, sisters. But something about like, maybe you didn't tell people, you just ghosted people. You just went ghost. And now people's calling your ass at 1 in the morning because they like, what did happen? My alarm is going off, y'all. The alarm is going. Okay. That's it. Keep going, Charlie. Okay. So, don't he know it's 1 o'clock in the morning? You say it's cool, baby, it's cool. You know what, though, y'all? You know what? There was a time, actually, it wasn't 1 in the morning, it was 3 in the morning. Let me get my story off real quick. Because I can, before I get in trouble. Okay, because right now Charlie is single. And Charlie could tell the story. That could be very symbolic. There was this one guy I was dealing with back in the day. I ain't gonna tell you who, what, where, when. Can I give a zodiac sign though? They said I could give a zodiac sign if I want. Well, there was this guy I was dealing with, and I don't know if I want to say the Taurus. He was a Taurus. That's what the fuck he was. And I remember I went over to his house after like an event. I had an event that night, and then I was just like, we were making amends and stuff like that. And I had somebody, we were not talking, but it was just somebody like we flirted with, you know. And he definitely did call me at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and my phone was going off. Like usually my phone be on D&D, so having your phone on D&D could be symbolic. But guys, I'm gonna keep it all the way, man. I looked down at my phone like this, and the crazy part is because I know he was drunk as shit. Because that person, he doesn't normally call me multiple times. Like he'll call me once, and if I don't answer, he won't answer. Like he won't call me multiple times. But I looked down at my phone and said, why the fuck is he calling me this late? I was like, ignore. Because what the fuck am I going to do? Answering the phone while I'm with someone else? And at that time, I was really trying to make amends with that person. Like, I was really, yeah, that was the person I used to like back in the day. Real bad. And he kept just blowing up my phone. I said, damn, it looked like I got a nigga for real. And I didn't, y'all. I did not. Not at that time I didn't. So that could be very symbolic. So let's keep going. He says, you say it's cool, baby, it's cool. So something about like if you are in the bed with somebody and somebody is calling somebody else's phone because y'all just got together, Something about, oh, don't be tripping. Or, you know, kind of just be like, give them that little face. Y'all, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't be asking people who people be texting, or like if we're not in a relationship, like, yeah, because I just know that my man just be shutting shit down real bad. I know, like, my man, whoever this beautiful man is, shut shit down before I could even have a moment to speculate. You guys better start manifesting shit. I just know that, like, they shut shit down before I even have a moment to speculate. There is no speculation. They put things into place. They put people in their place. You clock this one. Maybe I deserve. And you wanna know what's kind of funny? The person that called me actually had came in town that weekend. So you know what? Ooh. Y'all must be going through something. Charlie ain't going through nothing. I am chilling. But somebody could be coming into town, so let me not just keep it on mischievous energy. But I don't feel like it's mischievous. Like, I feel like it's only mischievous if you, confirmation, if you make it mischievous. And let me fast forward, because y'all, I gotta get ready for a meeting. Somebody could be coming in town this weekend. If they are, have fun. Later this evening could be symbolic. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And he was just wondering if you and him can hang out. If you're invited out this weekend and you single, go kick it. If it's today, go kick it. If one of the friends is coming in town, who are you to say no to your friend? Even if they are a friend that fucking likes you, you know? Maybe they mad because they want to fuck you. And if you are single, then I feel like you can mingle, you know? Especially if you married. Well, this is a fairy tale, and you keep walking. You keep on. Well, you know, Charlie can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what it is and what it ain't, right? I don't like it, but I know I gotta trust you. So if you guys are in a relationship, somebody gotta trust you. I just feel like they should. I really feel like y'all are loyal. Oh, a little tink tink. But you want to know what it is that I just feel like somebody's past. It really is like, this is like a test. Maybe some of you guys could be a test for a person, like, is this the real thing or is this a fake thing? Is this, are they really loyal or not? But I just feel like you guys are. Like, you're very truthful. You're very honest. And honestly, I feel like you're, yeah. Just want to let you know. I don't like it. Go ahead, Tank. Libra energy could be symbolic too. Damn, how many players do y'all got falling for you? I swear I always fall for your type. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Keep it a bean. Somebody done fell for you, baby. I've been doing my little evil laugh all day today, so yeah, that could be symbolic. For you to go out and find some other guy. So somebody could be watching you. Hold on. Somebody could have been playing. Masculine, you, Vinica, let me talk to you. A girl could have been leaving you for last. Somebody could have been leaving you for last, and I'm hearing, at last my love has come along. My lonely days are over. So maybe maybe that's a previous energy. How can I add that in? Maybe ain't nobody leaving. I just feel like somebody's showing up. And life is like a song. Y'all keep going. they tripping because you out all night with a person? Well, it's kind of like, let's say somebody's upset because they said they want to be your friend, but now they want to be your man because they see somebody else trying to be your man. That's a good plan, Savannah. See, he said, maybe I deserve for you to do everything I did to you. Ah, fuck, Virgo, welcome to the board. I got Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. And Taurus. And Leo? Don't forget the Leo. Some of y'all dressing sexy. Impressive. Like it ain't nothing. I know it's something. Take a drink, help ease my mind. I wanna be mad, but never all those times. You wanna know what this is giving me, y'all? I'm gonna keep it all the way a bean. Like, two can play that game. If somebody, yeah, it's that simple. If we're partying, let's go party. You going and hanging out with your friends? It's just a friend from out of town. Cool. I got friends from out of town too. Like, it's giving twin. Where have you been? You are mirroring somebody down to a T, and I just feel like, I don't know if, and I'm hearing, because I want y'all to know what I mean. If they dope and fresh and clean, you dope and fresh and clean. If you are a cleaning machine, they're a cleaning machine. If you got all the friends in the world, girls and guys, so do they. Like, it's just giving, don't you do no shit that you don't want me to do to you. And I feel as though because somebody else was doing some shit, doing some dirt, doing some hurting shit, maybe that's what makes them mistrustful of you. And you could just be chilling, telling the truth. And if it is something more than what it is, like you have proof, like this is what it is, this is what it ain't, straight like that. Yeah. For you to go out and find some other guy, I deserve for you to stay out with them all night. Maybe I deserve for you to do all the things I did to you. I deserve. Oh yeah. Tank. Thank you. Let's fast forward a little bit. Be mindful of somebody asking you. I'm gonna let him sing it because I don't want to speak this shit out over me. That's the only reason why I'm letting it go. Because usually y'all know I'll be singing shit out, but I'm not speaking out no bullshit over my life. I'm not grabbing no neck. But this could be a previous energy. And chase you down the street. I ain't doing that no more. Sounds personal. Yes, I cheated on you. Cause after all I put you through. Okay. Can I tell y'all the truth about that though? This song, even the story I told, guys, it's so far removed from my reality. But I think I needed to relay it to you guys because I never told y'all that story. This, to me, is far removed. However, if this is what you guys are currently going through, if you guys are battling with people being toxic, chasing you down the street, been there, done that shit. Like, it's time for y'all to move on from that. To actually face it, to let it go. Some of you guys need to let go of the story of abuse. And you want to know something, something about your point of view. Shifting your point of view on things could be very symbolic. And also, I'm gonna keep it a bean. God probably had my back to take that one man out of my life. And let me tell you why. Um, there were signs of him being very insecure. And you wanna know something? Yeah. I just wanna say, if you guys are dealing with somebody and they are insecure and the signs are there, but you feel as though you can love them to death and you feel like you can hold them and you feel like you can give them every single fucking thing. Like, if you feel as though you can, they have to love themselves, guys. Um, don't get into a relationship and start cheating because they cheated. Don't get in a relationship and start trying to put your hands on them because they're putting their hands on you. Don't, and guys, if this is something you've previously been through, you know, because I've been through that part too. I can't tell you when to leave, but leave when you feel the safest. Leave when you feel, leave immediately if you can, but make sure you're done. Because when I did my final leave, I never went back to my story. However, um, the symbolism of it is that with the story I just told you guys about the one guy, he had insecurity things within himself, and I still wanted to love him through it or care. And we didn't even make it to the love stage, but I felt like he was a good person. And for some reason, I just feel like that's not enough anymore for you guys in your journey. Because if somebody is robbing you of your peace, and I do mean that, robbing you of your peace, then because of their insecurities, it's time to let them go. And I mean fast. Ancestors are not playing with them. I don't care if it hurts you or hurts them or hurts us. But I'm just hearing, yeah. Well, ancestors, thank you for keeping me safe from everybody that might have led to abuse. And even shit when I was abused, you know? Yeah. Some of you guys were blindly going into something and didn't have any knowing. Yeah, damn. I didn't know he was like that. Damn. Lies, deceits, cheating. But you want to know something? My dreams did give me proof of him. So let me tell y'all something. Just a little bit. And I'm going to get out of here because I got a meeting. One little piece. One little piece. Hi, Joelle. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Ave. I'm going to call you Ave today. There, with that one guy, I liked him. I did. I really did like him. But my dreams kept giving me like prophetic messages. At first, it was of him like traveling. And then the second part was like, but I felt like it was for work though. Like that didn't feel mischievous. But then the second part was it gave me a dream about him dealing with another woman. And then it gave me a dream about him being married to a whole nother woman. And I said, yo, I said, is this real? Like, what the fuck is going on? And symbolism of it was is that the insecurities I had seen for myself in person, but I just kept, and I remember one time he was just like, you know, Charlie, you could have anybody in the world. Why do you want me? I was like, because I have a choice. Like, that was really my answer. But symbolism of it was is that he was too damaged. He's fucking damaged. And I was damaged too. And I wanted to settle for damaged goods. And I think that the biggest things is that, guys, you can't settle for damaged goods anymore because there's more for you. And if you guys stick it out instead of walking blindly into what it is that you don't know that isn't good for you, well, you might get more out of it. Also, I do want to say, guys, if this is not you, because I do see somebody going through a lot, maybe going through or that has been through abuse, or been used and abused, maybe by their exes and stuff, because men could be abused as well. Let's not, because I don't want to make this just about women. And just because he's a man doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings. You should listen to him. And don't make excuses for him, but because my alarm keeps going off and I'm gonna keep it there. I love you guys. I'm getting out of here. Enjoy yourself. Go explore yourself. And be good to each other, okay? Okay. I'll talk to you later. And do everything I would, okay? Okay.